And good evening. Welcome to the Gary Brodsky Show with your host, Gary Brodsky. And I'll be ready for you guys in just a second. Can't start a show without these, huh? Hold on, more people are coming in. And let's get going. I am dressed for war because this is a war. This is a very serious war against men, male attitudes, male views, male opinions, men in general. And I'm of the somewhat older and wiser generation. I don't deny that. I can't if I wanted to. But think about a young kid growing up today. We'll pick an age. 6. How's that? Okay, you don't like that one? 7. He starts out every TV show he watches. Cartoons, it doesn't matter. They belittle men. They show men as incompetent, fools, idiots, imbeciles, jerks, morons, drenom, you name it. He goes to school. Same rules apply. He reads a book that they give him in school. Same rules apply. Men are bad, unless of course you're Pinocchio, then you're okay. There are no more heroes for guys to emulate. You know, every kid had a hero growing up. Bruce Lee, Muhammad Ali, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now, no heroes. Not even their fathers, because in most cases, their fathers are being belittled by their mothers. So when the kid hits their teenage years, the guy, the male child, they are lost, have no idea how to act, feel beaten, worthless, suicidal, and really screwed up. Now, on the other hand, the women. The women are always looking for, and have always will, and always will be looking for an alpha guy. They ain't making them anymore. You gotta make it yourself. And that is what is happening. And it is by design of people who follow the worst path possible, the satanic path, Baphomet, androgynous. Plus, the same people, when they want to conquer a country or a people or a mind or a drive or a life in people, they take away your gender. It is certainly not funny, but it is a fact. In every magazine, in every commercial, in every curriculum, you'll keep hearing it. Okay, what do you do? Comply? Let me just tell you something. Compliance with the enemy in the military will get you shot, or at least it should. But they comply. They comply. Guys don't even act crazy anymore, wild. I mean, I just watched one Halloween. I'd see shaving cream or eggs. No, everybody has to be good. Then on the other hand, you have the thug culture, which is rebelling but don't know how. You got a gang that doesn't know how to make money. And winds up getting in jail because you only have two ends. Both lack knowledge and skill to get women, to get jobs, to see opportunity, to fight, to have that mentality of conquest winning, and nothing ain't gonna stop me because I am. That's it. But apparently a lot is stopping a lot of people. A lot. And it is not a good thing. Women are miserable. Look at how many women take antidepressants. Men have no idea where their place in society is. And I'll tell you right now where your place is. Your place is where you decide to be. That's radical speech right there. You know, I was in the gym today, and it was me and older guys than me. You know, they exist. Only hitting the heavy weights. Everybody else is on their cardio. And it's funny because there was one of those Facebook tests. Like I took one. I admit that. And it says, what is that high that people get from doing cardio? And there's a whole bunch of different things, serotonin, dopamine, you name it. And one of them said estrogen. I figured, I'm just going to check that because I know. I want to see if they're accurate. And they said, yep, you're right. You are 100% right. It is estrogen. That's what they're teaching. That's what they're putting in our food. And I got to tell you something. If you alpha up, you burn that shit right away. Now, I will try to do a special webinar on how to avoid being estrogenized. Because I think it's kind of important if you want to keep your, thing down there, like the guys have, and use it, for Christ's sake. Well, there is a sale, of course, as always, at GaryBrodsky.com. And let's see if there's any questions. Not yet. But there's a lot of viewers, so let me tell you how to get the questions here. Email me at GaryBrodsky123. Don't forget the 123 at AOL.com. I got some funny stories coming up. But we got to address the reality of the seriousness of the war on men. Because, it's just like, well, any of you who've studied the martial arts or street fighting, any of them, you hit one eye. The other eye can't see. You hit one sex or one gender, the other gender is lost. So the attack is on men, which is creating some of the bitchiest women around. Now, for the sake of reality, which is something that's a bizarre concept these days, I have an audio program called How to Be a Prick Women Love. Because nice is not going to make it. Nice is not going to get you in the bedroom. Nice is not going to get you into the boardroom. And it looks like we have a question here. No, we have several questions. It's a joke, but at least it's a man's joke. And I'll read it, because it's funny. Hey Gary, Jason here. Is there such thing as a blowjob factory with 8 or 10 women? Just being funny is funny, of course. Jason, the honest truth is, if there was, I would not be here tonight. Just joking. Yes, there is a factory. Yes, there is. It's in every guy to know how to get. And with knowledge, you can get anything. The applied knowledge on my audio tapes, and I don't stop. I've been researching all day today for about 11 hours. And then I do the show. I research, I study, and I see how the attack is coming. Now, I could talk all night about how the attack is coming, why it's coming, and who it's coming after. It's coming after men. We know that. Alex Jones is talking about it. David Icke is talking about it. It's been planned for years. And planned very well because they got you good. They got you good. And I'm going to light a cigarette now. Just the impersonalization. I mean, they're hitting you on so many angles of shots. You don't know day from night. Well, I don't really mean actually day from night. It's night out, I think. Not in China. But one of the angles is through all this crazy legislation, crazy rules, crazy laws, and none of them actually really apply to you. And what I mean by that is it seems like it's almost illegal to be a man. And there are guys apologizing for being a man in a patriarchal society. You know what I have to say to those guys? Fuck you, okay? I think I made my point. There are tons of dating sites where they emasculate the shit out of men. You gotta fill out these stupid fucking questionnaires. I'll tell you, if there is a hell, I know what's in there. Paperwork. God damn it, I'm sure of that. So, questions are coming in. Let's hit the questions. Okay, another funny joke. Okay, well, at least people have a sense of humor. Not that many. You know, I used to go, I still do, I go to diners to, get my chicken fingers and stuff like that. And there used to be guys and girls clowning around and laughing, and people telling them, can you be quiet? Now, we see the fall of man. And the fall of man comes in a device. This is it. Every time you look at this, it's pretty, right? You can stare at this all day? No. And basically, if you turn it off, it's a black mirror, just so you know that. So you want to know where to get a black mirror to do occult stuff? Just turn this off. You got a black mirror. They don't tell you that. But all that aside, the laughter has died, the romance has died, the sexuality has died. And if any of you can remember, and let me know if you can, those days when there was a woman in the room and you felt that heat, that attraction, is that gone? Is that gone? Oh yeah, it's gone. There is only one person who can bring that back, and that's you. And that's all because you know how. And if you don't know how, GaryBrodsky.com. We've got all the audios and other things. We got Bent out there, which is incredible, the amount of people who have actually said, I put on Bent, I walked out, I came home with 2 girls, 3 girls, 1 girl. It works. David Henderson can't live without it. You know him, he's sometimes co-hosts with me. Him and a couple of people are supposed to write me reviews, but they don't. I don't write my own reviews, so you have to take my word for tonight. Slide to unlock. Okay, just did that. I slid, I unlocked, and no questions. But I got an ad. There is a sale now. So good thing to know. But let's start, talking about really some crazy stuff that's happened. Because of the new laws, I had to go for a physical. Okay, there is this fucking doctor. Out of shape, soft, talks like this, that voice guy. He's a big fucking doctor. Right now, if you look at me, I'm pretty fucking big, but not down here. Just so you see, I'll get up in a second. I'm very comfortable right now. He tells me I'm legally obese. Look at the shape of this guy, right? Then he tells me, in order for me to be his patient, and because I'm over 40, he's got to shove a camera up my ass, basically. Like, what the fuck is that? What, did you just see 50 Shades of Grey or something? I'm like, well, that's our procedure. I don't want a camera shoved up my ass, okay? But he did check my lungs, and I come up as a non-smoker, so shows you how good he is, right? So he says, well, I can't treat you unless I shove a camera up your ass. Now, this is a reality. I'm just putting it in plain words so you understand that. So I really am not in the mood for camera on my ass, but, thanks anyway. And when you have to get a colonoscopy, I said, can you get the hot nurse to give me one? Okay, he threw me out of that. We gotta go find another guy. But the big point here I'm trying to make, in a very roundabout way, is that guys don't stand up for themselves anymore. And there's an audio out there I put on sale today. called Get Ass Kick Ass. If you got it in the emails, I suggest you get it. Of course, if you want women, you want opportunity, you want anything in life, you got to know how to kick some ass. Kissing ass does not work. But that's what they design the schools for. That's what they design everything for. And the way you carry yourself. I know it's a crazy shirt, but I put on a military shirt because I feel like combat tonight. You got to be ready to kick ass. That's right. That's a rite of passage. Okay, we got a question here. I can't talk about that now tonight. I'm on another roll, but I will get to that. It's on one of the other broadcasts. I don't know which one. I think it's on a webinar, actually. Oh, look at this. It just went funny. Okay, got another question here. And this one is from Matt. Matt is enjoying the show very much. For those of you who know Matt, he's enjoying the show very much. Okay, I need some more questions here. Gary Brodsky, 123 at AOL.com. Music time, soda time, cigarette time, and then we get crazy. But I'm back. Miss me, yeah. The fact is, nice doesn't work. And every guy now thinks the only way to get a woman is by being super nice. There is a difference between kindness and niceness, and if you get the audios, you'll see the difference. And that makes a big difference. I suggest How to Be a Prick, the 30 Alpha Rules for Getting Laid, Kick Ass to Get Ass. Just for tonight, those are some great audios. And it makes a difference. When you walk into a room and you look like you're about to kick the fucking crap out of everybody, you get respect and you get admiration. That's the way it is. Like it or not, that is the way it is. And today, more than ever, you got to know how to use that attitude. And it's all right there. For example, okay, I'll use the gym again. Last example of the gym. Somebody goes, are you using this bench? Yeah, you got a problem with that? You've got to be a little bit more alpha today than ever before. Because people have lost the basic considerations that people have. Not, excuse me, are you using this? They will just go over and just take it, take your stuff off, start stripping the weight. I mean, they have no regard for you. You have to be a warrior. No regard for them. No mercy for your enemies. None. That's a little contradictory to what I'm going to talk about a little later, if I talk about it at all. But that's on the lower level. But you cannot okay, got some questions here. You cannot let the world push you around. You got to push back, you got to fight back, and you got to walk around like you're a goddamn warrior. Hey, Gary. Hey, Nathaniel. Long time. How you doing? Hope everything is doing well with the Alpha. Okay. I just ordered some armies. My friend won't stop talking about how he is instantly manifesting things left and right. He says women are coming up to him everywhere and money opportunities are opening left and right. Will I be able to expect delivery? Probably about Wednesday. We have it in stock. I only ask because I know the shipping can get messed up from time to time. No, we pretty much got that on hand. And I'm glad you brought up the armies. I am really glad because everybody has the same results. And I am so tired of trying to pitch that to people because people, I don't know, it does work. It's a subatomic. energy. It really is the ultimate. You got to remember, your body and your brain are a receiver and a receptor. And you will start a receiver and a transmitter. Excuse me while I slap myself. You take that Ormes, and that's GaryBrodsky.com supplements. It is well worth the price because it's the best on the market. And you're going to have the same results. Women are going to come up to you. Financial opportunities are going to open up to you. I can't tell you that enough. And the only way you're going to know is if you buy it. And if you buy it, guess what? If it doesn't work, I don't want it back. We do not want it back. Throw it in the garbage and just say it didn't work. And guess what? No one has done that yet. I've had death threats from guys. They're like, if I don't get the Ormes in 2 weeks, I'm killing you. They get it. Believe me, they get it. It is that good. And if you walk out, the world will respond differently. Just like if you ate garbage that morning, you're going to walk around looking sick, acting sick, and people are going to respond to you like you're sick. You take that Ormes, and it is supernatural. Believe me, because the responses are unreal. I have some bottles here, but I'm not going to open them up in case there's some orders here. I was going to take one tonight, but no, not yet. It is a fantastic way. All of a sudden you wake up in the morning and wow, everything looks good to you. Everybody reacts good to you. Everybody wants you. A lot of guys can't handle that. Yeah, look at that, huh? Another guy just got my Ormes. 5th time, it works just like he said. I know that. But convincing people? No. Hey, Chris, I was wondering when you'd pop in. Hi, Chris. We're doing it quick tonight. Here's a thought. Here's my message for the beta guys. You want women? Stop acting like one. All right. You want pussy? Stop being one. Another note. I am a little late signing in. I got some new ink earlier this afternoon. I just had to clean it up a bit. A memorial for my recently deceased grandfather. Sorry about your grandfather. But that's some nice ink. It really is. Yeah, I'm covered with ink, by the way, in case you did not know. That's what men do sometimes. You don't have to. Okay. Another plug for the Ormes. I'll be going to dinner after the show, so in case you're asking. But yeah, as long as you brought up Ormes, it does work, okay? Take a shot. If it doesn't work, as I said, in the garbage it goes, and just send me an email, I want a refund, and you will get a refund. And, of course, you know our deal. I don't have my usual one with me, but I have one with me. Ash-free fire. There are so many things that men can do to improve being men. Getting my knife out. This is not a knife. This is not a knife. This. If for any reason whatsoever these things don't work out for you, we will cheerfully refund you money, plus send you the knife to cut it off with. This time, we are not joking, okay? One of the few switch swords ever made. And of course, we have the Asian community covered. Okay, now that the joke is done, let us talk. Get Ass, Kick Ass on sale now. The way you talk to people is the way they hear you, is the way they're going to react to you. Hey, we can switch blades. Just kidding. Okay. I always have a bunch of funny stuff, but it's just not funny anymore. It is a goddamn tragedy. Now, of all you guys watching, will somebody goddamn fucking buy something? Oh, Dana called me. We're going to take care of it tomorrow. It's already packed. There was some problems. He knows who I'm talking to. I want to make sure they work. So that will end this long saga, and I am sorry for dragging it out. But we only sell things that work here. Stuff that doesn't work, there are plenty of dating sites for that. Plenty. Damn, I love smoking. But now, he's lighting a cigarette. People think, yeah, oh my God. You know, men react like women. It's just a disgrace. Really a disgrace. The average guy today, in his 20s, acts like a teenage girl who's 14. That is a fact. That is social engineering, and I am here to fucking stop it. Excuse me, some girl sent me a picture. Well, that shit works on me. Not bad. So we got to act like warriors, conquerors, winners. Every moment of every day. Get power self-talk. You're going to talk to yourself 24 hours a day. It's going to happen. No matter who you are, no matter where you are, no matter who you think you are. I'll get that in a second. You're talking to yourself. You could talk yourself into a fortune, into women, into whatever you want. But most self-talk that's going on in everybody's head is negative. Let's destroy that by talking to ourselves differently. I'm not talking about sitting on a train talking to yourself. The self-talk that goes inside your head. Okay, Oyster, how you doing? Good evening. Thank you for joining our show. Yes, I can, and I will. Hey, Gary, Vic in Hong Kong here. Okay, how you doing, Vic? Recently, I tried a little experiment by dressing only in dark shirts, usually black, and ditching my pale, faggy blue, red, and white business and casual shirts. What a difference in the way people respond to me. And I'm imagining there is something with the colors the alpha guys wear and how people respond. Thanks, Vic. There absolutely is. And colors. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Oh, absolutely. I mean, look at the old movies. Men wore dark colors. And, you know, there's an interesting thing. If you want to be looked at as a gangster, you know, like a wise guy, stuff like that, like I don't know nothing about that shit, right? You want that impression. And because people react to colors. They absolutely do. Wear a darker shirt and a lighter jacket. And people are going to all of a sudden assume you're a wise guy. And believe it or not, women like that whole wise guy Brooklyn accent approach. I've been working for years. I'm waiting for somebody to buy all meat because I've got 6 bottles here, and I guarantee they'll be gone tomorrow because this is going to be rebroadcast on YouTube and everybody watches it there. So order them now, please. Otherwise, you're going to have to wait another 5 days, 4 days. And it is that good. It's next day, bang, women are after you. They drop their defenses. It's all about combat. Now, I know I'm looking a little strange wearing a combat shirt here, but I couldn't find a sweatsuit jacket. Now, let me just tell you the power of the Ormies and the DHEA we sell at GaryBrodsky.com. Little demonstration here. This is 52 inches. I think when I stomach out to here, no. Sorry. Got to show you. No waste whatsoever, really. But the chest is gigantic. Why? Because I take the DHEA, the same stuff that is sold and in stock at GaryBrodsky.com. Drop down menu supplements, they all work. But that Ormy is amazing, isn't it? You wake up being a psychic warrior. It's like, that girl will sleep with me, that girl won't. It's just unbelievable the way the knowledge just comes into you. So I'm going to take a quick break, have some soda, and GaryBrodsky.com, drop down menu on the supplements, Ormies. Let's get some orders in tonight. Because it works. It works so well, people have actually complained. I can't work because women are bothering me. If those are the complaints, that's pretty damn good. That's the worst complaint I ever got. How do I stop women from bothering me? Stop taking it. It takes a few days to wear off, so they're still going to bother you, but less and less and less. And then it's like, hey, I'm taking more again. I couldn't take it. I love those women. I want them back. It all works, and it's all at GaryBrodsky.com. Get over there right now. I'm taking a soda break, which is to your advantage because you now have a chance to get all these before everybody else grabs it. So now it is time for a soda break. The soda, I forgot. All right, I'm back. 3 Ormies. Got 3 left. Gary, yes, I did. The mise du abi. Okay, English, okay? Okay, I really don't understand this question, but I'm sure it's my reading. Okay, I'm going to try it again. It's Karnak. Okay, the Ormies does work so fast you'll amaze you and your dreams will come true. I know. I sometimes don't take it because things supposed to work out a little too well. I know that's crazy, right? I like to play it. Oh, if I don't take it for a week, let me see if things change. They do. Not for the better. Now, I didn't put the show to talk about Ormies, but apparently a lot of people, and there's not that many watching, have taken Ormies. I guess they're all watching the Oscars. That's not satanic, is it? No, of course not. All right. Gary Brodsky 123 to AOL.com. Start trying to hit me on Facebook because I'm not going to answer you. Again, wasting time. It's a crime against yourself. Every day, do something to improve yourself. It works. And now, a lot of the webinars coming up, I'm going to go step by step on how you can improve your game beyond anything anybody else ever even bullshits in the advertising. But first, you need a goldfish. Just joking about the goldfish. But I do buy the other guy's stuff. Why? I like comedy. I think it's funny. You know that guy? I'm going to show you how to be a badass. Yeah, he'll show me. This is from Janine. She thinks I'm hot. Janine, join the club. Okay. She spelled like Jane I, but I grew up in Brooklyn. Janine, Anne Marie, Donna, that was everybody's name. And Darlene, the biggest nymphos. You ever dated a girl from Brooklyn? Oh, you gotta be a fucking scientist for this shit. My brother's uncle's cousin's friend's brother's sister. Well, hold on, let me get a chart here, a map, graphs, whatever. Yeah, that's a Brooklyn date. My friend Joey's uncle's father. I used to try to graph that out. Wound up like she was a wit. I don't know what the hell she was. I have 2 questions here on Facebook, and I'm going to not join the goddamn show. We're going to tell you. Okay. Let's talk about the Oscars for a second. You know, I always thought Oscars were like fish that ate goldfish, because I had them. Who the fuck is the Oscar guy? Comes from Egypt. It's a satanic symbol. That's who he is. And why is everybody watching his television programming? To me, it's all bread and circuses bullshit. Also, idol worship, which if that's not satanic, I don't know what is. Oh, that is absolutely satanic. The whole Oscars, the Grammys, all of it. I mean, they're wearing devil horns on that. I mean, how much more satanic they have to be? And this is the way people are going. And they're following this by not being alpha. Being alpha is actually a commandment by God. Look what happened to Adam. Got pussy whipped, thrown the fuck out of Adam, the Garden of Eden so fucking fast, you know what the hell hit him. Samson, I could confide in a woman, right? Like that haircut, huh, Samson? They probably gave him a mohawk just to piss him off. But the Bible, Proverbs, tells you got to be alpha. And Jesus says, and I am a Christian, so I can say this, the effeminate man shall not enter the kingdom of heaven. So who do you do service to? The television or God? Now I was going to do a sermon tonight, but I'm going to say that for next week. Thank you. All right, let's get some questions in. We're wrapping the show up quick. I know I started out slow. I got smoke in my eyes again. All right, thank you again. Let's get some real questions in here, okay? Lots of dream on out there tonight. One day I'll find actually a shirt that fits, but I just am obsessed with, you know, mass and power and things that guys should be obsessed with. Big knives. One more time. What the heck? These are not legal to carry, but you can have them in your home or your office. I'm going to put this back in the drawer. Before it opens up, jumps. I stabbed myself with a foot once. I dropped it. Did the whole show. Wow, did I dance after that show. Mainstream Satanism. This should be interesting. Everybody stand by. Hi, Gary. Hey, how you doing? All right? Everything okay? Yeah. You're looking good. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm talking about sit down. Okay. On a more serious note, sorry about the joke, okay? Good evening, and here's another question. Hollywood and mainstream pop music is all satanic. Fact, he's right. Heavy metal was always labeled as satanic, but it's not accepted in the mainstream. I'm very curious why that is. And I actually know the answer to that. I'll smoke anything. As long as it's tobacco. I don't believe in drugs. They pay many people extra not to do that. Heavy metal, yeah, it is satanic. Why is it on the mainstream? Because the heavy metal guys tend to be a little bit crazy and don't follow the directives. So most of their songs, although they're supposed to be satanic, are just heavy metal. It's the stuff that gets you subtly. They're too in your face, you can see it. They want to catch you subtly. And that could be a whole show on, my brief stay at the Tavistock Institute. All right, Dan. Lorna Sarah. What have I done to treat you so disrespectfully? Hey, my man, how you doing? Okay, how you doing? We got to do that Brooklyn pickup show. We got to talk about that. Can you please reiterate that God is the greatest force in the universe and there is no more ferocious force than his wrath? Reiterate. He created the universe. Think about that, okay? And think about Sodom and Gomorrah. God is, people go, well, God is a control freak and this and that. And the answer is yes. Those are his rules. Don't play by his rules. As I say, just like gravity. You may not like it. It exists. Jump out of a window. You're going to die. Those are the rules. You can't change it. That is why the attack is so great on anybody who believes in God. Today, all I hear is atheist shit, and I'm really getting tired of it. And I know it because I'm not an atheist. It is not helping my business. But I will not turn against God because that will fuck up my life. I am afraid of God. God's wrath, you see it everywhere. In the history books, everything. So, let's get some more questions. Now, okay, let me just get to the occult for a second. Using the gravity thing, for example. Yes, gravity, if you jump out a window, you're going to fall down and die. Unless you're on the first floor, then you're going to make several trips. But you could build an airplane and not breaking any laws to get somewhere faster. That's on the whole occult thing. But not time for that tonight. Thank you for your shows. And good night. And thank you. The V stance. Aside from working out, playing sports, and other testosterone activities, I do the V stance nearly every day, twice a day. Is that too much? No such thing as too much. It is a proven way. And, what audio is that on? Because people need to have that. That V stance, like this, that has been proven in an experiment where people went for jobs and they had people sit like this and they had people sit like this. The people who sat like this all got jobs. The people who sat like this didn't. It really does change your chemistry. Posture. Think about it, all the ancient things, yoga, karate, all the traditional arts had stances because different stances brought out different power in you. So, yeah. I do the V stance so much. And it does alpha you up in so many ways. So please, Dan, what audio was on? I'm Captain Kirk. Now I should get some more comedy in your shows. I have a whole bunch of jokes, and I find this stuff, I take it way too seriously because I walk outside, I go somewhere, and I see these guys that look like little teenage girls that are 30 years old. And I don't find it funny. I don't make fun of them that much, because I actually am here to help them. So as we come to the close, let's get some questions. Again, GaryBrodsky.com, everything's for sale. Somebody buy something right now. I'm doing the Home Shopping Network. I didn't even realize it. You know, it's like, remember the Home Shopping Network used to sell samurai swords and had that whole knife collection thing? They made them pull it down. The feminists complained. This is the world we live in, and that's why we have to fight twice as hard. Twice as hard. No, I'm not taking my shirt off. Maybe next week, okay? If you're here next week, I will take my shirt off. And every guy's going to feel impotent, but well, yeah, I'll do it anyway. Okay, soda break, yeah. Damn, am I hungry. Dan, maybe a little bit of the same. Put some truth on, all right? I was doing research and supposedly the Illuminati 1,000 years ago made the Bible in Latin so that plebeians were not able to read it. Therefore, they were able to distort the Bible in their favor. Is that true? Yes. But they didn't do it enough. There's still so much in there. It's like a bunch of kids try to wreck your house. You still have a lot of the main elements in there. So, you know, the Bible has been rewritten so many times, but they still did not take the heart out of it. They may have taken the fingers, the feet, but the heart is still in there. Why do you think that it's such a big campaign to make everybody atheist, to make everybody, you know, I hate this shit. People go, you believe in God? I go, yeah. They go, oh, come on, are you just smarter than that? And this is my first instinct. I say, no, that's not right. But, you know, it's just the way they say it. It's not like, you know, I could deal with atheists years ago. It's like, oh, you believe in God? I don't. Okay. No, I say, how can you believe that? Well, you know the shit that they give you. God, guts, guns, girls. That's what men are made of, okay? This country is founded on the belief in God's evolution. Okay, this is going to be a good one. Please then reiterate how much bullshit evolution is. Well, pull up a chair, get coffee, get overnight stuff, because evolution cannot have happened. Okay, things don't turn into other things. Then, just a little quick point, and I have a whole show scheduled. I wrote it up for a webinar on evolution. Why it is the biggest hoax ever sold. Okay, let's say somebody has, or some ape, which is so stupid if you think about it, gives birth to a slightly superior ape. Now that slightly superior ape has to find a female of that ape. It doesn't happen. Think about people. We have not evolved. We live right now, I'm in my office here. I have the heat on. I have my drink that I bought. Animals, like apes and other stuff, live out in the wild. Now give me another one. The sun. The sun loses 5 feet a day because it's burning. If the earth was 300 billion years old, which it is not, because it's still cooling, figure that one out. How the fuck hot was it? It would have been so big that the first 5 planets would have been burnt out. Evolution does, it's a great story, but it is a planned bullshit story. Now, adaptation is different. Natural selection is different, but people did not come from fucking apes. I'll tell you what, anybody who wants to challenge that, I'll give you a bunch of apes. I have them. And you go in the woods, live with the apes, and when one of them sends me an email, I'll actually take the evolution seriously. As the American Indians say, maybe your ancestor, not mine, except one guy who I swear to God may have evolved. Now, that's sort of a joke. Fucking feminazis. I like the title of this. I almost forgot. I'm glad you remembered. I read an article indicating that girls on campus are lobbying to carry guns on campuses to fend off, quote, end quote, rapists on campus. This will end badly. Hi, you look great. Let's say you and I, boom. There would be a lot of bodies and no consequences. The feminists have earned their nicknames, although none would believe if they were compared to Hitler, but they fucking act like it. Absolutely great. I'm glad you brought that up. There is now legislation that women can carry guns, men can't. And I have a friend who's a doctor, and he said medical school is now lowered their standards, and mostly women are in there. Men have lost their drive, lost their will to fight, lost their desires, lost being a man. And get it back now at GaryBrodsky.com, because otherwise we're going to have a nanny state, which is what we have right now, but not if we stand up and start acting like men. I know you guys know how to do it, but every weapon at your disposal is at GaryBrodsky.com. I like the King James Bible. I don't know the original text, but it's close enough. Why? Because the New World Order is after it. That's why I know it's good. Okay, last cigarette, and then we wrap the show up. So get your questions in now while you're still alive. Just had to say that. They have strange radio noises in there. No, we have to take back. And it's easy. If you're alpha, life is easy. If you're beta, you will go with whatever the hell bullshit they tell you. And you'll believe it, you'll worship it, and you'll promote it. This is my fireside chat without a fire. Does MK33 work with gambling? Absolutely. All the stuff there works, and you know the deal. If it doesn't work, I don't even want it back. I don't want it back. I don't want it back. It works. I got a call from one of our, I don't know what you call it. Those things, you know, you order. We go, well, how come nobody's ever asked for a return? Because the stuff's damn fucking good. That's why. Overtime, I cannot do. Maybe a few minutes. Okay. If you got any questions in here, okay? Deal? Deal. We're going to go a little into overdrive tonight, which means more soda for me and more fun for you. We're going to call this show Gary's Fireside Chat. I don't have that crazy rage energy today. Why? I did a really heavy workout and I shoveled a lot of driveway. Just for fun. The Drina is outside. Yeah, I know. Oh, Dan, I came up with a new workout routine. Just letting you know that. And I'll talk about that on another show. But in a week, I have gotten massive, as you can see. It works. It's incredible. I don't get this from the workout programs online. I get this from doctors who studied the human body and actually know how it works. I'm not talking about like jerk-off doctors who want to stick stuff up your fucking ass. So, well, that reminds me, before I take my soda break, I should take my DHEA. Because every time you take that, your testosterone goes up. And what happens when your testosterone goes up? You become more masculine whether you like it or not. My raisin cookies, my DHEA. It really makes a difference. You want to build muscle? Well, this does it. And I've tried other people's DHEA. I have a whole drawer full of it. I'm not even going to give it away. It sucks. This is the real deal. I gave it to a gay guy, turned straight. I'm serious. Women can sense when a guy is alpha. And DHEA will make you alpha. The Ormies will make you magnetic. Well, I'm waiting. Fights. You want to throw it down? Just kidding. I realized in a fight you can get really riled up inside. What tips to stay in deadly calm mode even when it's time to eliminate and destroy? It will arrive. But fights, the most important thing in a fight, the first thing you have to think of is totally staying relaxed. Look at Muhammad Ali when he fought. He stayed relaxed. Totally relaxed. When you're relaxed, punches look this fast. And your punches come out much faster. Look at this. When I tense up, it feels stronger. When I'm relaxed, boom. You don't know what to hit you. And relaxation is the most important thing in a fight. Especially if the other guy's mad. He's going to burn energy real quick. And when he's mad, he's going to go for haymakers. And that's when you just straight punch him in. I don't make a tight fist, just in case you're asking. I pretend I'm holding a grape and I want to squash it. Boom. That little snap-up motion at the end, it's a killer. I refused it. So, yeah, first thing is relax. Okay, here goes a guy. I'm just going to relax, control my breath, and I'm going to take him. I'm not even going to think about it. Okay. It's funny because now fights are a big deal. Okay, last question, last cigarette, and then I'm signing off. I gotta go out for dinner. What am I hungry? So, you know, the war against men is serious. And if you want to act like a teenage girl and bitch, complain, follow their agenda. You want to act like a man, be respected as a man, be loved as a man, give love as a man, follow my agenda. Okay, need a last question here. I ain't playing games now. Hey, look, it says I'm on the Gary Brodsky show. What a surprise. Okay, that question I will not answer on this. Again, it's not the car you drive, but how much money you make. And on the audio program, The Magic of Manson, he was dirt poor, had no money, did not have the right clothes, yet he was able to get women to do whatever he wanted. Want to learn how? Get the audio. Okay. I went to Secret Child's website. Some guy wrote a testimony about how, even with a protective pad on, Sifu punched him and broke his ribs. I know you felt his punches. It's a 9-inch punch that is strong. How do you need to practice to get it on that level? The guy actually, I was there, had 2 big focus pads, and he broke every rib on the guy's side. How do you practice? Okay, for those of you who are interested in kicking some fucking ass, I'm going to show you. Because you can practice this sitting down. Otherwise, you'd just be seeing. You practice the Wing Chun punch, comes straight from here, out. The other one, out, out. Slow and relaxed. Am I relaxed enough? Keep checking yourself. No, more relaxed, more relaxed, more relaxed. Now the punch actually is not straight. It comes up and on a downward, and it comes down, and then it snaps up to the end. Let me show you sideways. The punch starts from your center, comes up like a loop and out. More relaxed, like you're holding a grape, but you don't want to break it. The power is in the relaxation. You don't feel it. It's like putting your foot on the gas and the brake on a car. You feel the power, but it ain't going anywhere. And slow, 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 slow. Check. Are you relaxed? Slow, slow, slow. Down, out, down, out. Less relaxed. And that's the only punch you really need. And of course, there's the back fist. Now, the back fist in Wing Chun is not thrown with a closed fist. Because look at this. Everything tightens up. But if you keep your hand loose, no one sees it. It's called a ghost punch. No one can block it. But you got to practice slow. The speed comes from the relaxation. And as Sifu Chow explained it to me, it's like a whip. The punch, don't think in terms of pushing, think in terms of a whip. Now, when you come to somebody at attack like this, up, down, up, down, up, down, they have no choice. It's called a straight blast, but to either protect themselves or get hit. Now, what's great about Wing Chun is once you hit somebody once, the other punch is right behind it, right behind it, right behind it. You can hit them forever. Okay, let's check if there's any last questions. And then I'll be charging you for that Wing Chun lesson. Okay, thank you again. All right, time for the sign-off music. Hope you enjoyed the show. A lot of stuff here. I don't know, this is going to be called Gary's Fireside Chat. You can look for it on YouTube pretty soon. Thank you all. God bless you all. And I will see you here next Sunday. And thank you for being here.